football playoff is here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here. And let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And the kick goes out of bounds. How about this for a start? Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. He hands it to the back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Boy, Chris, just watching this first play, this battle at the line of scrimmage, it's such a big game, is going to be fascinating and go a long way in determining who wins this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing that they can win this game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Williams. The sure hands. It's Cox. Finding space at the 20. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bruins looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Turner looking to make a play here. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking tackles. That solid pursuit, they'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big third down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep this drive alive, so they need to convert right here.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. The Volunteers will line up to boot it away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. UCLA offense back out on the field. Great possession last time to punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Williams. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
So second down after the incompletion. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Coaches told us in pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed. They also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Running back has it on the screen now. He made the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
What a great job here by the offensive coordinator on this screen pass, realizing that it might be available. This defense is all about pressuring the quarterback, and that's a perfect time to run the screen, using that pressure against the defense. It worked out well. Pick up the first down.
The shotgun running play call. Zero running right. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Oh, the pass is picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly. He can't stop him. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Offense appeared to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to chuck it again. Looks left and finds his target there. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. On the move now. Caught in the flat by the running back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure?
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. It's UCLA with the lead, Kirk. We've reached the end of 1 in this quest to move 1 step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the 2nd quarter. The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The pass ball is incomplete. A big 4th down stop for this defense.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Quarterback's got it on the option. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, it puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. They didn't pick up the 1st down, but still early in this game, never abort this running game. You keep working, it's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They'll try to run for the 1st down. Get some space around the 30. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, UCLA.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14, Tennessee, 0.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Receiver grabs it.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On the move, looking deep down the right side.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking right. This one caught. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry up.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw over the middle. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 42. Back to throw again. Looking deep to the right side. And it's caught inside the 15, still running. Tackle made after a big gain. The Vols begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Defense is coming after him. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
This This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Back in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Catch made by the tight end. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time, nice throw, and it's a 1st down.
First and goal, a good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Snags the quick throw. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw. It's Williams. Throws to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on 1 guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. The offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, UCLA.
The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
2nd down play coming up. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to the left side. Catch is made. Room to run here. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here's 1st and goal. A chance to really build this lead before halftime. And the back now goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Williams. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Usually you'd like to run the football this close to the goal line, but if you're going to throw it, I'd get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quicker so you don't have a risk of taking a sack.
So off the loss, it's the 7. Movement here from the tight end. Here's the handoff on a counter. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
3rd and goal, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. The defense forces him out of bounds. It's a short loss.
Nothing tells you more about a defense's personality than when they get tested like this. Facing a 1st and goal, all the way to 3rd and goal, you come up with a sack, relentless attitude. Now let's see what they decide to do on 4th and goal.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 14 after the miss.
But this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. They bring him down. The drive has now reached the 35. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The pass rush closing in. It's a deep shot to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. Touchdown, Volunteers, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Barnes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. Important possession here to begin the 3rd quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. He's past the marker and still going. What a stiff arm. They're right out of bounds after another big gain. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Important 2nd down play coming up. To throw, it's Williams. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Bruins will have 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. What a catch! Tackle made quickly at the 11 with the offense in the red zone now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab on the move. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. Throws out the stiff arm. And the returner steps out. They'll mark the football right there. Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. And the Volunteers looking to run some tempo here.
Boy, great throw and a 1st down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
The receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The misfire on 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. Second down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. The defense up against it now. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Very near the goal line. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And it's the tight end trying to power for the first down. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be first and goal from the 1.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Send the back in motion. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run the option. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. And it's UCLA on top here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back, it's Williams. Caught over the middle. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play. All the way to the 43.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Flores. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And the Bruins pick up enough for a first down here. Receiver in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Leaning on the run game here late. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Bruins. This offense really clicking. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. High-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, move right down the field for a touchdown. Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's running out of time here. He's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick dart to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never...
Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Volunteers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Boy, when this guy gets out of the pocket and starts to create, you kind of hold your breath knowing what he can do. But how about the defense here? They did a good job of forcing him to throw and taking away the scramble.
Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a 1st down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And the point after is good. Would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away to secure the victory. Play action here on first down. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Could take it all the way. Across midfield. The 30. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's going to hand this off. He gets loose. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. We'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at second and 9. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. To throw, it's Williams. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball, and it's a big third down defensive play.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, fourth down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Movement at the second level of the defense now. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? He's looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. He could go. Touchdown, UCLA. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, and that's another touchdown for this offense. They continue to go out there and battle. I want to see what this handshake's going to be like after the game. I don't know how the opposing coach feels about this late score.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter.
That makes the score UCLA.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Number 16, set to advance on the football.
Returner decides to field it. He steps out at the 22, and that's where the drive will begin. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been